Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, fam? And this one here is on two big time boxing stars. And we have a big time, what do I call Gillie? A big time um entertainer, as I should say. So we have Jaron Boots in his man, one of the hottest welterweights in the game. We know Boots up and coming, undefeated, making his name. Then we have Terence T-Boy Crawford, a three-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, the current WO welterweight world champion. And then we have Gillie the Kid. Like I say, Gillie is one of the, hottest things smoking when it comes to this media podcasting. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Turnbull Crawford sat down with $1 million worth of game, Gillie the Kid and Wallow, and they got into a lot of things, man. We know Bud is fit to get ready to take on Earl Spence July 29th, and we know Gillie is a big-time boxing fan, straight out of Philly, with Jaron Boots Ennis, right? So Gillie got Bud on the phone with Boots. It doesn't matter where he at. He gonna figure out a way to get Boots in the mix. He got them on the phone with one another, man. Bud Crawford went back and forth with Jaron Boots Ennis, letting it be known that, boy, you weren't trying to fight me since 2018 or nothing like that. You understand? Jaron Boots Ennis tried to put it on the floor. He tried to put it on the floor, let Turnbull Crawford know, like, man, listen, I'm coming for you and Spence. You and Spence. And Bud ain't never backing down from nothing. Bud ain't never been no hoe. And he ain't gonna never be a hoe, you know what I'm saying? So he let Jaron Boots Ennis know, like, boy, you sick in the head if you think you was trying to fight me since 2018, things of that nature. But this thing is heating up, man, and Jaron Boots Ennis is getting in the mix real nice and civil-like. And Gillie the Kid is a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Gillie got Boots on the phone with Earl Spence. Gillie got Boots on the phone with Bud. Now, I think Gillie is going to bet Bud Crawford, against Jaron Boots Ennis. Yeah. I think Gillie is going to go out there and put some big money on Jaron Boots Ennis versus Turnbull Crawford. Tell Turnbull, look, let's make this bet, homie. Let's go out here, let's bet $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I think Gillie would bet $1 million, bro, on Jaron Boots Ennis. I think he believe in Jaron Boots Ennis that much, fam. You got to understand, Gillie love Philly, man. Gillie, Philly. He love Philly, man. And he ride with his boys, as he should. You know what I'm saying? As he should. He shouldn't back down from none of that. You know what I'm saying? And he want to see Boots in the mix with all these dudes. And, it'll be a beautiful thing, bro. It'll be a beautiful thing. Like I say, Jaron Boots Ennis is coming. Here you go, Boots right here, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming, man. Boots doing this thing. Boots need that big name, though, right? He say he want Earl, he say he want Bud. We know Earl and Bud about to get it in. Boots got to figure out a way to get that big name to set him apart, and then he'll be right there. Don't get me wrong. His name is made. We know Jaron Boots Ennis. Everybody know he's an animal. He's a beast. Showtime Sean Porter say he wants no part of him. He's not fighting him. Danny Garcia saying we both in Philly. It ain't happening with me. Earl Spence say you're a young pup. Come on up, Lamo. Terence Crawford say, I don't know what the hell Terence Crawford say, but, Keith Thurman is right there. Keith trying to act like he ain't know who Boots was, and Boots made him, reiterate that. Then he came back and say, who Jaron Boots Ennis is. So I feel like if Jaron Boots Ennis can get that Keith Thurman fight, if he can whoop Keith Thurman ass and put himself in Keith Thurman position, then I think he'll be right there for Terence Crawford in the winner, Earl Spence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or, if Bud was to lose and Earl was to vacate the titles, Boots would still be right there to fight one of them dudes for one of them world titles. Now, would Gillie be looking at Bud, right? And Bud be looking at Gillie, and Gillie looking at Bud, and Bud looking at Gillie, and Gillie looking at Bud. You know what I'm saying? He looking at him, he looking at me. They looking at each other. Like my dude Joe T say. Shouts out to Joe T. But, put the money on the wood, man. Put the money on the wood, make the bet go good, man. Because Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis is a hell of a fight. A lot of cats feel like Jaron Boots Ennis will walk right through Turnbull Crawford, which is crazy to me. I say, which is crazy to me. I don't even think Earl Spence gonna walk through Turnbull Crawford. So why would I say Jaron Boots Ennis gonna walk through Turnbull Crawford? You understand? Like, these boys be making Bud out to be like he's a nothing or nobody. People think I hate Turnbull Crawford. No, man, I'm a fan of Turnbull Crawford. Big time fan of Turnbull Crawford. Earl Spence is just my guy. Bud showed me love before. I showed Bud love. But at the same time, if somebody picking Earl Spence, Bud can't be getting mad at the people who picking Earl Spence. You dig what I'm saying? Him or Bo. But at the end of the day, look, Gillie and Turnbull Crawford, they can make some serious money off each other. You feel me? Now, I don't know if Terence Crawford a bet man like that to where he'll go out there. Well, I guess he is. He told Earl Spence, bet $1 million. So bet Gillie that $1 million against Jaron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Bet that $1 million ticket and see what happened in that square circle. Because I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. I do believe that Jaron Boots Ennis have a better chance of fighting Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Yeah, I believe Boots got a better chance at fighting Terence Crawford and Errol Spence because Earl's ready to go to 54. Earl is done with 47. It's been his first weight class. He been there almost his entire career outside of fighting a little few fights at 54 or, the catch weight. Mainly his career been at 147. He reigned since 2017 as the world champ. Then he became unified champ. You know what I'm saying? Went through a situation of, the accident and shit like that. So Earl is ready to get the hell up out of 47 and go to 54. This Terence Crawford third division. I don't think Bud going to 54 to stay. If he go to 54 just to be for a fight, but 47 is the division that Terence Crawford will end his career. We know Jaron Boots Ennis will make it to the 160-pound division, but right now he's at 47. So I think his best chance will be Terence Crawford, you know what I mean, at the division because I think Bud would be there longer than Earl. You feel me? Bud would be there longer than Earl. And with that being said, that's how this bet can come into fruition. That's how this bet can come into fruition. You understand what I'm saying? I still think Bud go reign for a minute after the Errol Spence fight, win, lose, or draw. Right? If Errol Spence was to beat Terence Crawford, I feel like everybody at 47 can't beat Bud Crawford. He will want to get back in the winning column. He's not going out on a loss. You feel me? And then he will want the big names. You got to understand, once you take a loss, right, you open to beat anybody after that. You feel like, well, shit, that weight kind of off my shoulder, me defending my O. But let me go out here and make sure I don't lose no more and whoop one of these young boys' asses to show them that I ain't to be played with, because a lot of cats will try to play with you if you take an L to Earl Spence, depending on how you take that L too, But if he win that thing, then guess what? He's still on top and they still chasing him. You know what I mean? He come 2-time undisputed, and I don't think you want to hang it up after that because now all the recognition that you was looking for, that you wanted, when you feel like people weren't showing you love, you ain't get the, the spotlight like you think you deserve, you go get all that shit from beating Earl Spence. All of it. And a target gonna be even bigger on your back. Now I know y'all got a rematch clause between you and EJ. And if EJ was to lose, he most definitely go exercise that damn thing. But at the end of the day, if Earl Spence say, look, I'm going up, man, I'm done with 47, then Jaron Boots Ennis is right there next up. Right there next up. So it make a lot of sense for Boots to try to get that Keith Thurman fight and try to get him out the way. That way Thurman can't, block you from getting a big-time fight with Bud next, just in case, Terence Crawford say looking for a big-time fight and Keith Thurman be sitting right there. And he's the more notable name because he only lost to Manny Pacquiao. He's the former unified champ and things of that nature. You've been to knock his ass off, and now you're in position. You understand what Money B trying to say? Yeah, I know I'm talking that ish. You feel me? But at the end of the day, man, Gillie kid is a big-time fan of Jaron Boots Ennis. He ride with him 120%. He feel like Boots whoop all they ass. You know what I'm saying? So they can put their money on the wood, make the bet go good, man. Gillie getting real big money over there with $1 million worth of game. Him and Wallow signed that $100 million contract. Terence Crawford to make a hell of a payday with Earl Spence. So both of them got it to bet. So let's see if they do it, man. Only thing that need to happen is Boots put himself in position to continue to win, and I feel like this fight go come to fruition and it's gonna take place. So let's just see how the future play out for Jaron Boots Ennis. Let's see how this fight play out with Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a hell of a fight. Boots versus Bud, that should be fireworks as well, and we'll continue to get spoiled in this boxing game. Good luck to Bud Crawford against Earl. You're gonna need it. Boots, good luck to you on the rest of your career. Keep grinding, keep shining, and Gillie, keep doing your thing, Kane. Straight like that.